Well, hey. What's happening, everybody? Thank you. You know, I'm coming on. Wow. I asked myself, should I even go on? This is the honest to God's truth here. Uh, there's a lot of people that are doing lives, webinars, and they're giving out the right information. We've done Q&As and put the answers to your questions. Myself and Julie's Facebook, and a lot of people shared that out. There's so many people that seem to be confused. There's so many people being told what to do and what not to do. And the reason I'm coming on here is because I want to explain something. You know me, I like turning it into a personal experience. I want to let all of you know right now, whoever's listening, I don't care if there's 2 people on here or how many people watch this later. This message is for all of you. Chris Johnson, myself, my children filled out the application. You're saying what? That's correct. My children filled out the application. I also gave everyone else a choice that I would say fill out the application. But if you don't want to do that, you could still sign up underneath with me if I get my link. But it's a choice I'm giving to everyone. And let me explain to you why I told my children sign up for the application. Okay. Excuse me. I got that bad hiccups today. The reason I did that is because when I was a young boy growing up, I don't know, 15, 16 years old, long time ago, my family had their own business. And I chose to go in another direction with Fords and actually it was Mazda and Fords. And I remember my dad telling me a long time ago, why didn't he go do what his father was doing? And he told me that he wanted to do it his own way. And I remember telling my dad when he found out I put the application or I got hired into Mazda and Fords, he looked at me really funny and he said, why? I said, because I want to do it my own way. And he looked at me and he said, so you were listening all those years ago. And I was. And that's very important to me. My mother and father never pushed anything on me. Their attitude was, no matter what you do, put all your effort into it. If someone gives you an opportunity and you believe in it, put all your effort into it. Don't stop. When you believe in something, you make sacrifices on yourself about, I got to do this. I got to do this. And this is what I'm trying to tell everyone. Is everyone here, I'm getting so many, I've got thousands of messages. I'm not going to kid you on that one. Some good, some bad. I see people saying a lot of lies out there. Don't go out of our country. And I'm telling to every country in the world right now, you have a choice if you don't qualify to go under any person you want. No one should be telling you or forcing you to do what they want you to do. You got to look into yourself and do what you want to do. The whole idea of me letting my kids fill out the application is I'm cutting the cord. All right. They're going to be a lot more they're going to have a lot more self-respect on themselves because they're going to do it. Because a lot of people, I say, well, here's how I think about it. A lot of people said, oh, you're Chris Johnson's dad, and he was a big speaker in this company, and of course you're going to succeed. No. Everyone has the same ability. All right. If you get accepted, if you get qualified, you're going to go to the same place I'm going to go and learn. All right. And then it's all on you. All right. You know, we used to say, in it to win it. I want you to get rid of that phrase. I got a new phrase I want to say. In it, if you work it, you will win it. Okay. I'm changing it all up because that's how I believe. Me, I'm going to do everything I can to build my business, but I have to find the right people. All right. And that's what I'm telling every one of you. If I got on here and says, oh, no, you're going to do it this way, I'm not telling you. We openly put Q&A out there explaining every question I got. And again, a lot of people haven't seen those because I know not everyone watches me. Not everyone watches Red, Julie, Susie, all these people. I mean, I've got so many YouTube sent to me. I'm going crazy watching YouTubes all day. And that's okay. But I want you, the most important message I want to tell you here is you all have a choice. No one should be telling you what to do. I'm saying this. Listen, I'm honest. If you don't know that by now, I'm honest. Choose the person if you don't qualify. And this thing about people keep saying that, oh, if you didn't take the surveys, or you didn't take the questionnaire, you're not going to get in. That's it. That's not true. You have the ability, if you didn't get accepted or you forgot a password, I said this so many times, or an email, you still have the same opportunity. Okay. So thousands of people are going to get that link. They're going to qualify, get that link. And then you have a choice to go sign up under any one you want. I'll use an example again. If I don't get accepted, which I don't know if I'm going to or not going to, don't laugh because that could be true. All right. What would I do? Who would I sign up under? I would go back to my sponsor, Peter Shore, because I know he's been with me the whole time. He hasn't swayed, and he's a great guy. I would say, Peter, can you share your link with me? That's what I would do, but that's my choice. Now, if Peter wasn't a good guy and he didn't help me out or he wasn't there for me, yeah, I'd have to think about, well, who does that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to tell you who to go through. You should already know that. And that's why I'm doing this. I have gotten, listen, since the last webinar, there's a lot of us that's been on the phone literally 24/7 collectively. We're taking shifts trying to answer as many questions as we can. Now, last week I thought, well, maybe it's better that I just put out Q&A with answers. Julie Wen jumped in and helped me out. A lot of people shared those. I'll say it again. And those are the legitimate questions that are being asked to me and everyone else all day long. I think we've beat this thing terrible. I think everyone out there that's talking about it has said the right things. Some people have said the wrong things, but if I catch it, I'll call them. Oh, no, don't say that. You shouldn't say that. That's not true. But everyone's been doing such a great job of putting out the real material. But I just want to let you know that if we qualify, notice I said we. If we qualify, we're all going to go into the Learning Center. And you've heard this 100 times probably in the last 7 days. But I got to keep repeating it because my phone does not stop being blown up with questions. And that's okay. That's part of it. I just want everyone not to be confused. Okay, let me run through this real quick. If you have minors, children that are under the age, we're going to say 18 because that's what it is in this country. I don't know what it is in your country. Someone asked me, well, they can't earn no more. Yes, they can earn. When they become 18 and they take the KYC and they get in there, then they can earn. Chris, I've got multiple accounts and I turned them all in with my same name. What's going to happen? Nothing. One will or will not get qualified. Every other one of those counts are still good. So don't fear. Someone made a post. I talked about this on Heroes. I got to repeat it again. Oh, if you're not able to take the 12 or 13 questions, what it was, that's it. You're done. That's not true. That's not true. What I'm going to tell you is the truth because that's all I'm talking about is the truth. If I say something wrong, don't you worry. Ashma Farr will call me personally and say, what did you say that for? That's not true. And then I got to correct myself. So I try to stay on the same page like everyone's doing. And I think you're all doing a great job. But listen, my dad used to say, I remember one time I was going to build a helicopter in my garage. Sounds funny, but that's the truth. And my dad said, how much is it? I think it was like $35,000. And I was like, I don't know, maybe 12 or 13 years old. And I looked at him and he says, well, don't look at me for the money. He goes, but let me teach you something. He goes, when you want something bad enough, you will work, excuse my French, you will work your ass off for it. Okay? It's like this. I'm going to go buy a restaurant. But because I bought a restaurant or I bought into something, does that mean I'm successful? No. If you don't know, restaurants are a lot of work. I don't know what the tasks are that Ash Mafar is going to teach us to do. Whether it's hard or easy, this I don't know. None of us do. We have to wait. It's free to check it out. And let me give you another example. And these are all examples to maybe clarify you. You want to lose weight. No one's going to exercise for you. You get it? If you want to lose weight and get shape, no one is going to come in and do your exercises for you. You have to do it. The main thing is when you apply yourself, you get qualified, whether you do or don't, you still have the opportunity to get in here. But you, and I'm talking to all of you, and I'm talking to me, all of us individually have to do the work for our business, for our account, which is the smart thing. What are you doing? What do people say? What are you doing right now? Right now, I'm not doing anything. I am following what Ash Mafar is saying. I have no idea what I'm going to be taught, but I want to learn it. Why? Because I want to succeed. Because someday, maybe years from now, I'm 59, not too many years, I want to be sitting on a little island that maybe I own, or maybe a beach somewhere that I've always wanted to go to, and I want to look back in my life and say, man, I did that. Someone called Ash Mafar gave me an opportunity. I believed in it. I loved it. And then I worked it. And this is where I'm at today. This is something that you should all be thinking. And I got to say this again, because you sign up under someone that's a loudspeaker. I'm not going to say names. You know who the loudspeakers are. Listen, I hate to tell you this. There is a lot of loudspeakers in every country, and maybe you just haven't heard of them. But because you sign up under a loudspeaker, because maybe you didn't qualify, does not going to mean you're going to be successful. Again, I will say this. You have to put into it. You have to work your business. The restaurant you just bought, I'm using that as an example. You have to work it. Just because you bought a restaurant doesn't mean you're going to make a lot of money. Someone's got to do everything, and that's usually the owner. And that's how it works. Guess what? You're going to be the owner of your business. So, again, forget about what we used to talk about. It's all irrelevant. It's gone. Ash Mafar is the only thing that came with it. All the other questions, people are asking me questions. That is the cart before the horse again. I tell them I don't know. I'm waiting just like you're waiting. Stay patient. All right. I think we have, I don't know how many days it is now, a couple more days until the 7 days is over with. I think it ends October 9th at midnight. I believe that's what I was told. To get it in. But don't worry if you don't get it in. I just had someone say, oh my God, Chris, they lost their phone. That's okay. That's okay. They're still going to have the opportunity to get back into this new business, Victory with Ash Learning Center, and understand this is the last time that this is going to happen, I believe, for qualifications. Now, when people are saying, Chris, I want you to send me my link. That's what some people say. You know what I tell them? Are you willing to do the work? That's my first question. Talk to Susie McRae, Julie, both agreed. You really should have your own qualifications for people that you want to join. You should be very cautious who you send the link to. Like you said, you can have 1 million people underneath you, and if they're not doing anything, guess what? If you're one account and you don't do anything for it, guess what? You're not going to earn income. The whole idea of a business is, yeah, you do have to put some effort into it. I don't think the effort is going to be like a restaurant because that's tough to do. I watched my grandparents do that for years. But this business is special. All right. You're not spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on properties and all the stuff I've said for years. You got in, you're going to take a free application, getting to the Learning Center. And in that Learning Center, which I know nothing about, that's the truth, Ash Mafar will explain how to do things, how to market, how to build a building. And I'm speculating right now. Yes, I am. But we all have to wait to see what happens. The next few days is going to be exciting. But my biggest thing here is I don't want anyone to be upset if they didn't qualify. I think thousands of people are going to qualify, but I don't know that. But if you don't qualify, I don't need you to get upset, because you still are going to be able to join this, and you're going to be able to get under the circle you want, and then you're going to be able to create your own circle. That's the biggest thing here. My kids now know, oh, just because dad does this, they're going to earn it their own way. They're going to build their own circle. I don't know all their friends. And I said, just choose wisely. Just pay attention to what the directions are, what you're being taught. And to me, that's very, very important. Where did I write my notes? I can't remember what I was going to say now, but it's going to be quick and short. I don't want to be on here forever, because you've watched a lot of lives today. And I'll tell people that are doing lives, very good. Keep doing what you're doing. We all got difference of opinions, but that's okay. Difference of opinions is normal, but we all have to stay on the same page. There's lots of us, probably people I don't even know, that are helping people understand maybe what the questions are, and I'll tell you again, there's no wrong answer. You filled out, I got many people texting me, Chris, I think I filled out one of these answers wrong. Can I change it? There's no wrong answers, guys. There's no wrong answers. We all filled it out equally. I didn't say, oh, I'm going to put this. I filled it out the way I thought I should fill it out. All right. Like any application, I was truthful. Okay. Yeah, I think this. I think I could do this. That's on you. Remember, no one is going to exercise for you. No one is going to help you lose the weight. You have to do work. Where there'll be things to assist you, to help you. Yeah, in the Learning Center, in the Victory for Mass Learning Center. That's where you're going to learn. All right. All I know is if I do get qualified and I'm learning things, I'm going to say it again. It's time to go to work. I'm retired. I thought I'd never say that again. It's time for me to go to work and go out and find individuals that want to do this, that want to try to do this, but they, again, have a choice. It doesn't cost anything to go to the Learning Center after you invite someone. All right. There, again, when they see what's going on, how Ash explains it, what you have to do or what you don't have to do, you can make a choice then whether you want to do this or you don't want to do this. I think the smart thing for everyone is, myself, fill out the application. I don't care if someone in this country is saying, we need to keep it here and we want you here. No, that's being greedy. That's what I call the big G word. That's greedy. Let everyone build their business. Okay. Fill out the application. You got a few days to do it. Be proud of what you're doing. When you do get qualified, whether you do or don't, go out and work your ass off for that business. Honestly. Be honest with people. But I think the Learning Center, I think you're going to find so much honesty in there. It's going to be amazing. So that's all I wanted to say. And by the way, Peter Schure's got a birthday tomorrow. All right. The guy that signed me up, that I love with all my heart. Happy birthday, Peter Schure. Make sure you blow him up. I haven't done that in a while, but I thought I'd do it for Pete because he did bring me into this amazing company. All right. I don't know if it was 4 or 5 years ago. I don't remember. I don't care. All I know is I'm very excited about what I'm about to learn with a lot of people. And then I'm able to go out on my own and say, look what I'm part of. Do you want to be part of it? Check it out. Let me know. And we'll go from there and build your circle with the best, honest people you could find. Me, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. I hope you do the same thing. I love you all. God bless. Okay. I'm still answering my phone constantly. I'm still going to try to answer questions, but I'm going to tell you this right now. When I qualify and I get my link, it's all about that Learning Center. It's all about how I can better my life, my business. And if I got to help people along the way, I'm going to do it. But the main concentration is me building my company. Let's do this together. I love you all. Thanks again, Brother Ash, for giving me this opportunity. All right. Remember, please don't get mad. He put all the options in there to get back into this company if you didn't qualify. So don't get upset about that, please. I don't want to see, if I see one hate message about that, I'm going to be mad. And I'm going to be honest with you again. I'm not going to be bragging about, oh, if I qualified or if I didn't qualify. That's my business. People will know I qualified when they see me on my social media talking about what this is about, and here's my link. Okay. I would do the same thing because some people might not be so happy, and I certainly don't want to rub it in their face. All right. I love you all. I hope I said what I said. Let's see if I can say, Alice, how you doing? Thank you, Alice. I really try to do my own experiences with this, but I remember a lot when my mom and dad taught me a lot of things about life. If you want something bad enough, you'll work your butt off for it. Sorry about the swear word, but Norelli, what's happening? Robert, what's happening? Stephanie, how you doing? Hector, what's happening? Hector, Listra T. Twuck. I'll never say that right. We talked about that the other day. Theodore Williams, Marcianne Hembo. I had a discussion with her this morning. She's a rock star right there, Marcianne. I know you're all going to do great in this, but remember, personality to me is everything. First appearances, first encounters are everything. Be honest, legit. Don't come across as a salesman. Everyone hates salesmen, don't they? Think about it. Mo Khan, what's happening? David Switzer, can I sit and watch you do exercise? David Switzer. Anytime you want, David. I still do them, believe it or not. I'm getting really back into it again. Gina Leva, my beautiful sister, how you doing? Janet Butler did a great live. Everyone's doing great lives, but Janet had a different twist about tomatoes today. I really liked it. Listen, there's nothing out there right now that isn't good. Everyone's doing really good jobs, I see, because I'm watching a lot of these things. And that's the whole point, putting yourself out there. Practice that. Practice yourself, putting yourself out there to different people, though. Different people. Raphael, what's happening, brother? I love Ralph. I talked to him the other day. Vera Washington, hello. M. Kaylee, hello. She's usually the first one on. Gemma, there's Gemma. Oh boy, if I wouldn't have said Gemma's name. Patricia Green, how you doing, Patty? Mandoop, Home Tara. Oh man, I'm not gonna get that right. HOMTARA. Thank you. I almost got it. I don't know. But Gillian, Hannah, excellent. How you doing? Oh man, I'm trying to get everyone in. But just remember, guys, owning a business is not fun. Anyone will tell you that owned a real brick and mortar business, it's a lot of work. But I think this business is going to be a lot of fun. Why? Because when you buy into a business, you're not sure about it. Ash Mafar and his Victory from Ash Learning Center is going to teach us. And I'm telling you right now, go check out in prices what it takes to go to a course and learn some of the stuff. It's very, very expensive. And he gave it to you all for free. All right. I love you all. If I missed you, I'm sorry. There's quite a few people on here and I'm missing them. My eyes are terrible. It's going to happen. Right, Victoria. Oh, that's Janet. People need to stop protecting what they think is going to happen. Very good point, Janet. Very good point. Yeah, speculation kind of kills everyone lately, but wait, it's almost over. A few more days, and then Ash Bafar is going to do his analyzation, and it's going to be fun. I love you all. God bless. I'm still praying for every one of you. I'll see you when I see you. Victory with Ash. Hashtag Victory with Ash. I'll see y'all later.